We're talking about the 3 Ds you should indulge in while waiting, and one of them is diligence. So let's talk about diligence.
Let's talk about diligence.
Yeah, so I think I want you to go first.
Okay, I will go first definitely. Okay, so when we talk about diligence, diligence has to do with learning consistency, being hardworking, being up and doing, never being slothful. The Bible says, "Do not be slothful in business." Fervent in spirit, serving the Lord. So the Bible also says, "Whatsoever your hand findeth to do, do it with all your might." I think that is the way I would describe diligence, putting in all your might, all your strength into whatever it is you're doing. This becomes especially important during the waiting season because by the time you get married, have a husband to cater for and a child, love and cherish, now it becomes even more difficult. And that's why during your waiting season, one of the things you want to do is to learn diligence. Never be found idle. The Bible talks about the Proverbs 31 woman who was always finding something to do. Her hands were never idle. I think that is what diligence brings together.
Yeah, that's the best answer. So we're going right to the second thing that you should do while waiting, and we talk about determination. Yeah, so I think everybody knows what determination is, but we're going to direct it towards waiting.
Okay.
Yeah. So determination during waiting or while waiting is you being determined, you knowing what you want, you setting your goals. Like, okay, this is what I want to do. You know what you're waiting for. So you should be ready. You should be determined, like prepared for it so that when it comes, you will know how to handle it.
Absolutely. Because during your waiting season, you're going to be faced with lots of opposition.
Exactly.
Things that we want to, pull you to give up. Probably, you've had several miscarriages, and then you come to a point where you're like, "Oh, I'm not going to try anymore. I'm not going to even pray to God anymore." You need to be determined that
There'll be so many distractions.
I want you to forget the fact that you desire to be married once upon a time. To steal that desire from your heart, but you must not waver. Your marriage may be troubled right now. We are saying you need to be determined to make your marriage work. You need to be determined to say, "Look, I'm going to get married." You need to be determined about all of those things and begin to make efforts, right? So your diligence will be fueled by your determination to succeed.
So we go right to the third one, which is discipline.
Ouch.
So what's the right word to use?
I really think these three things are just you cannot really
Measure up one without another.
Yeah, they are kind of intertwined.
Yeah.
Because it takes lots of discipline to be able to achieve anything.
Yeah.
And it becomes very important during your waiting season.
Yeah.
To set goals and systems around your life. There are times that your body may crave more sleep, but you're saying, "Look, I am not going to sleep." For those of you who do workouts like she does, and then I do sometimes. Thank you. All right, so there are times that you have workouts, and then you're like, "Oh man, my body is tired. I want to sleep. I am not going to do this." But you see, when you set time, you're like, "Look, irrespective of how my body is feeling right now, I am definitely going for this workout because I want to keep being in shape." For instance, you set out to say, "Okay, I'm going to be having my workouts." As a single lady, you don't have children crying, you don't have a husband calling for your attention, and you're finding it difficult to even stay disciplined, to be able to meet your goals, to say, "Okay, I'm going to work out 30 minutes in a day." Even when you don't have children crying, "Meow me, meow me," you need to learn discipline in everything you put up. You're saying, "Look, my body, I got you. I'm in charge here," so that you continually put your body under. One of the things that Apostle Paul said was, "I want to put my body under." Why? Because our body is always going to be fighting with our spirit. Sometimes you say you want to fast, you want to pray, and your body is not allowing you to do that. You're fasting and the scent from the food you cooked is just coming in and calling for your attention. And you say, man, I got to postpone this fasting. So you have to be disciplined if you want to achieve anything much more during your waiting season.
Exactly. I think we're ending here.
Yeah. I think
so. Please don't forget to subscribe. Click on the button, subscribe, and please on your notification. So anytime we drop, because we are dropping hits. So please subscribe to our channel.
Subscribe.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. And yeah. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
See you guys next time.